Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Christian Garza. Laura has the afternoon off. Well, new this afternoon, a truck out in Airway Heights veered off the road and crashed into a home. You can see the aftermath on your screen now. It appears that the truck lost control while driving through a roundabout. Most of the damage was on the front porch. Police haven't told us about any injuries, and they are still investigating. And right now, the search for this pickup truck continues. The Tacoma Police Department believes this truck is involved in Trooper Tara Marissa Gooding's death this weekend. Investigators think it's either a Chevy Avalanche or a Cadillac Escalade type of pickup. Over the weekend, many paid their respects for Gooding at the state capitol. Our Seattle sister station shares what she meant to her community.
Outside a Washington State Patrol office in Tacoma, Trooper Tara Marissa Gooding's car sits as her memorial.
I didn't know if it was her car.
Rayshawn King, an Army veteran like Gooding, says she was like a mom to him.
I walked up and was able to talk to the officer that's sitting over there, and he told me that that was her car, and it just broke me.
Yeah, it's super sad, you know.
Luke Ka'akau Jr. worked with her reviewing body camera footage. When he learned she was from Hawaii like him, he brought flowers.
You know, she served her community when she was in Hawaii and she made it over here.
Christmas is just 4 days away.
This close to Christmas, too. I mean, I've got to be bad for the family.
Her family is flying in from Hawaii. Her best friend, Alyssa Garber, is also flying in from Colorado.
Tara was my best friend in the entire world, as well as my children's godmother.
Garber says Gooding was small in stature but fierce, a devout Christian and proud Hawaiian who dreamed of saving lives.
She just wanted to save the world, honestly.
This isn't an isolated incident. This past week, there were at least 5 crashes involving Washington State Patrol troopers. One just this morning. A trooper helping a disabled driver when another car hit them. The driver was distracted.
The frequency now is just... There's no words for it, especially when a tragedy like this happens.
WSB says for Gooding, the first vehicle that struck her likely did not do so intentionally. The driver stayed and cooperated, but the impact threw her into another lane where a second car, dark pickup truck, hit her and left. Tacoma police are still searching for that vehicle. In the newsroom, I'm Christian Balderas, King 5 News.
And we're learning more about the Meridian man killed in a Lewiston U-Haul explosion last week. Doug Peterson was helping his mom and terminally ill stepfather move from Lewiston to Boise when the explosion happened. The Lewiston Fire Marshal says a propane tank attached to a barbecue ignited and killed him.
Doug was admired and respected by a lot of people. He was a servant leader in his work and to his family. He was an example that people tried to live up to and be like.
Peterson leaves behind a wife and 3 children. He was the sole provider for the family. Right now, they are trying to figure out how to move forward without him. Now, new details in the plane crash that killed retired NASCAR driver Greg Biffle and his family. You can see the flames engulfing the plane as it skids down the runway. The NTSB says moments before the crash, someone on board texted the words "emergency landing" to a family member. Biffle, a Washington native, and his immediate family were inside, along with 3 other men. Their jet had just departed from the runway in North Carolina when it suddenly turned around.
The accident aircraft departed from runway 10 at Statesville Regional Airport and attempted to land on runway 28 after approximately being airborne for 10 minutes.
The jet hit light poles and trees before crashing short of the runway. Biffle and 2 others were licensed to fly the plane, but it's still unknown who was at the controls or what prompted the emergency landing. Switching things over to weather this afternoon. Now let's bring in meteorologist Thomas Patrick there in our outdoor weather center. Now, Thomas, it was a very busy last couple of weeks weather-wise, but this week it's a little quieter. So what can we expect as we head into the holiday week?
Yeah, Christian, in comparison, a lot quieter this week. I'm not tracking any big windstorms. I'm not tracking any flooding rains, not tracking any heavy snow. But it's not a perfectly calm forecast. Honestly, today is probably going to be one of our quieter days, but we still might end up with a stray shower later on for this evening. Just kind of all in all, just kind of a mid-December day, but at 40 degrees in the valley, it's actually not bad December-wise. We are actually above average for the season. Our average highs are about 33 for this time of year. So if we're upper 30s and low 40s, we're going to be in the realm of 5 to 10 degrees above normal. Things look very quiet across the inland northwest. There's a sliver of some showers just working their way into southern Washington. At that pace, it might be close by to Spokane at around 5 o'clock, but it would only be just a quick passing shower at most for today. So outside of that, just looks like another just kind of okay December day. Again, some low 40s for high temperatures today, and 40s commonplace through Christmas Day. At 43 degrees, I'll be 10 degrees above average, and yes, probably rainfall. So coming up, I'll show you what those probabilities for a white Christmas will look like, because we'll want to have snow on Christmas Day if we want it to happen overall.